Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Karen. I've missed you. I haven't seen you all for a little bit, and I just wanted to check in with you. I wanted to give some information out there to the public. Since it just came up in my life, I thought I'd share it with you, as I always try to. I just had someone call me who had a family member that said they needed help. Out of the blue, they have found out that their family member has been abusing OxyContin. And something, of course, finally happened, a car accident that made them say, hey, I think I've got a problem and I want to quit. So they got me through someone else who watched my videos. Yay, so glad. That's what this is about. So they contacted me and kind of gave me their story. I asked them if they had any insurance, and no, they don't have any insurance. So this is a good opportunity to talk about what to do if you don't have any insurance. So the problem with OxyContin is this. This person started taking OxyContin and has several jobs, very successful, and started taking some OxyContin, legit, not a raving alcoholic, no problem. Starts taking it, but the dependency started. And now it's increased, of course, and consequences have kicked in. So what happens to people that are on OxyContin is usually this. You hear about this, you've seen stories on 60 Minutes in 2020, but people will get in a car accident or get hurt at work, and they will get a prescription for OxyContin. And they start taking OxyContin, and then they get on it. And then what happens is tolerance goes up. That's the problem with opiates. Tolerance. Same with alcohol, same with anything else if you're an addict. So eventually you're taking OxyContin and you're taking one, and it's working great, and then all of a sudden it's not working anymore, so you take two, then you take three, then you're taking four, then you're taking a handful. I have seen people, I got this one girl into treatment, and she was taking 32 OxyContins a day. Now, to most people, that would just put you out. If I gave you 32 OxyContins, you would overdose. But her tolerance had increased so much. So what happens is tolerance goes up, the price then goes up because it's not cheap. Your doctor usually blows the whistle. What the hell are you doing needing another prescription, right? Street OxyContin is very expensive, and eventually you can't afford it anymore, and so you have to buy heroin. And that is when the switch happens. And that is how you find these housewives and these men on Wall Street all of a sudden heroin addicts, right? Heroin gets tolerance. Heroin's not working anymore. You're doing so much heroin it could choke a horse. So you turn to fentanyl or one of its derivatives. And then that gets even worse. So you have to go on to another derivative. So it's a problem that's not going to go away. The consequences are going to get worse, and you need to stop. So these people contacted me. He's not in that the dose is not crazy right now, and this is pretty practical that he could quit at home. So which is a good thing, because I asked if he has any insurance. That's the second thing I said. 1, do you want to get well? 2, do you have any insurance? No. Any state insurance? No. Okay, so what do you do in a spot like that? Well, there's a couple things you can do. One is, in our town, there is a doctor that you can see, and he helps a lot of people. He is known for this. At first, I used to have a lot of judgment towards this guy, being a doctor and treating people, giving them prescriptions for Suboxone or Subutex, and treating people and giving them tapers to get off of drugs. But now I see the necessity of it, and I appreciate somebody like this who's kind of tarnished his own license and name in the effort to help the suffering, because these people do suffer. When you go off of alcohol, it's dangerous to detox off alcohol by yourself because of seizures, but opiates and meth, not so dangerous, but painful, extremely painful. So this guy has decided to treat these kind of people, street people, other people that need to get off of heroin, and he will give them Suboxone or Subutex tapers. There are methadone clinics as well. This guy is not that bad, so I asked his wife how many pills does he have left? And he has a few pills. And so I presented them with a few options. One was to go see this doctor and get a prescription for a taper. A taper is where you go from where you're at and you slowly decrease it until you're off of it. Okay? Now with opioids, the taper goes really well until you get down to about 1 milligram. And then it's a bitch. I mean, you go from 8 milligrams to 1 milligram, not too bad, right? You're like flying along through the week. You don't feel well, but you're okay. You get to 1 milligram, you need to go off of that. It's tough. That's the tough one. That's usually where people need help. So, I that, and they said, well, we think we can do it at home. So they're creating a taper, an agreement between the two of them, because he's not on that much. This is doable if he goes to meetings. So I said, the physical part is the taper. The mental part is going to be going to Narcotics Anonymous or Alcoholics Anonymous, because it's the same disease. Alcoholism is the same disease. You're just treating it with different stuff. So they were very excited about that option. I said, you're going to need to take a few days off, both of you, because someone's going to need to be with him, and then contact urgent care if these things happen. These are the signs. So, yay, right? Someone is asking for help. It's not that bad. They're going to try to do it. I said, if you can't do it, then the next option is going to be, we'll go to the next option, plan B. But I feel pretty optimistic they're going to be able to do this. And I'm just so grateful and happy that someone saw my video. And even though they didn't need the help themselves, they heard about someone at work who was in trouble, and they gave them my name and number, and I was able to be helpful to them. And of course, I'll follow it through to the end. And I'm very, very happy about that. And always happy to see all of you on this beautiful Saturday morning. Thank you. And please share this video, like it, comment, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever. I'm going to be uploading all of my videos on YouTube. So those of you that have asked me, that's what I'm doing. I also had a very successful codependency workshop that I did last week, I think maybe about 10 days ago, and very successful. People loved it. It was really great. So I'm planning on doing another one. I think I will do this one like a webinar, so everybody all over can come and join me. I can answer questions and give you some tools for codependency and helping your loved ones, helping yourself if you can't help your loved ones. So look forward to that. I will be posting about that and sending out information to all of you. Please, if you want to be on my newsletter, go to my blog and subscribe. KarenGardinier.com. Simple. Have a great day. Bye.